Okay, great. So everybody's still looking for some good news, and here it is. As of June 22nd, New York City has entered phase 2, which is incredible. We're hoping that some of them are going to come over here because our phase 2 has continued with openings of hair salons, nail salons, and I don't know about you, but I am setting up an appointment for my nails to be redone. It's been several months and Modern Nails misses me. Anyway, outdoor gatherings are also now allowed for up to 250 people. So this is really going to make a lot of people happy. Hoboken and Jersey City's mayors are getting together and we're actually going to have the same bike share program. I don't know how frustrating it was at different times when you would have to get off your bike in one place and leave it there to get another bike in our neighboring town. Now I myself, and I don't really like to voice opinions, would strongly suggest that Hoboken and Jersey City get the same bike share company that New York City uses, because how fabulous would that be if we could all have the same company? Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you are excited. Finally, the Hoboken Business Alliance launched the Go Hoboken campaign. It's a citywide initiative. It's encouraging the Mile Square residents to support and shop locally in Hoboken. The campaign is going to run all summer long. It's going to have different themes, Kid Palooza, picnic in the park, and it's all based on reminding people to shop locally.
Hey Jill, want to grab lunch?
Just a second, I have to answer a few more questions. So one of the questions that I'm getting repetitively is, how does this market compare with other markets like after 9/11 or after Sandy? Is it the same thing? And I have to say, I have never been in a market like this. Both of those, right, were situations that they ended and we were rebuilding. I think there's still a lot of uncertainty. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. And when you have uncertainty, you have people, it's hard to make a decision. However, positive note, interest rates are lower than anyone could ever imagine. I mean, I'm kicking myself for refining several months ago, but I refied yesterday one of my properties, and people are going to start to come out. Super excited that phase 2 hit in New York, and I think we're going to see some traffic. So another question that I'm getting is, should I rent or should I sell? And the honest answer is it depends. It depends on your situation. If you're planning on going away for a year, right, and coming back, then absolutely, let's put a tenant in there. However, if you're planning on going away and when you come back you need a larger space, or if you're planning on going away and you don't know when you're coming back, the truth is your unit after you rent it, and unless you're incredibly lucky, is never going to look exactly the same as it does when you live in it. So by the time you rented it out, right, you fixed whatever, you spent money refinishing it, and then if you can't get in, right, towards the end of the lease, and sometimes that does happen, you end up losing money, right, for a couple months, and it's kind of a wash. The other thing that ends up happening is that if you rent out a property for longer than 2 years, you have to owner occupy for 2 years out of 5 years. Otherwise, when you go to sell it, you end up paying capital gains tax, which means that whatever profit that you thought that you were making by holding on went away anyway. So I don't know if you really understood that, but if anybody wants to give me a call, I'm happy to discuss the should I rent or should I own scenario. It really does, though, depend on your own personal situation. So I'm getting a lot of people that are asking me about what's going on in the market, and is everybody moving to the suburbs? And the truth of the matter is that, listen, we're a mile out of New York City, and New York City will always triumph. I am a native New Yorker. However, right, we're absolutely seeing movement. You have people in one bedrooms here that are buying right? 2 bedrooms, right? So that they have more space. There are people coming from New York City and they are coming from Brooklyn. And for those people, we are their suburbs. And then we have people here, if their budget is allowing it, they're buying larger properties here with outdoor space and they will 100% stay. And then you have people going to the burbs or going to other places depending on their work schedule and how much they have to go into the office. So a lot of movement, and it depends on price point, but 100%, if you intend to go elsewhere outside of our area, which we would always be happy to keep you here, please call me. I'm happy to pull numbers, give you the best realtor in any of our suburbs, as well as actually anywhere in the country. I had a friend who called me yesterday and asked me for somebody in Italy, and I gave him the person that is the biggest in Italy. And I think, feel free, I'm happy to share. So this has been fabulous as always. See you all next week, and remember, go bigs and go home.